about the delay. Let me turn down the volume a bit. There. We should be okay then. Sorry about the delay. I had some stuff I needed to do beforehand, but now I'm ready to continue the beginning from scratch. Give me a second here because I need to put my chat back here. There. That way I can see you all. There. Sorry about starting so late, even though it's 8 minutes, but even then, I started early because I wanted to, but oh man. Well, let's begin. See someone already in the chat. Harlan Kitty says, "What's up, bro? Support you, I am." I guess it's a Japanese name. I'm sorry, I don't know how to read Japanese, but I'm guessing we have met each other in ranked battles, maybe. So yep. In this occasion, I don't think we'll meet in ranked matches, only because this is the starting from scratch. And today we have a special event, which is the All-Star Battle. Let's see how we do in those, because yeah, for a beginner, it's really hard, and I want to showcase that. But first, let's collect our rewards. Schedule 5 expeditions. Okay, we're 1 to go, so let's do that first. That way, maybe this one, the 3. That way we can collect every single reward already for the 3rd day and complete all of the beginner missions. Receive all, and let's hope we get something good. Okay, only 1 stars. Nothing spectacular yet. Let's see. Again, nothing spectacular, although we are able now to... What? A schedule? Oh, a schedule. And schedule. Okay, now we should be able to get our Kiryu. So that way we can level it up to level 2, which is very good for a 4-star, so nothing to scoff at. And that is the end of the starting dash missions. Pretty okay missions, I would say, for a beginner, although I would say those were much better back in the day. Today, having a Mothra and a Kiryu, it's not that big of a deal like it was when this was released, but still, it's better than nothing. Pilot, Kiryu Architect, Rodan Collector, okay. Special missions. As I said before, we have the All-Star Battle today, so let's see how a beginner can fare against those. My guess is that my 4 stars are going to be better at it, because even when they are rented, as they usually are, I think they have a better chance. Give me a second here because I need to check something out. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. Let me see studio mode. Let's get that, and after that we're going to go to the shop. Again, this is not what you need to do necessarily, but this is what I recommend, especially for new players. Check all of the options first. Well, if you're playing on mobile, I would first look at the... give me a second here. Maybe Mothra. I would first take a look at here to the daily missions and see how many of those missions are gem rewarding. If they give you a gem for doing something, that is a good mission to have. But if they give you tokens, which tokens are more common, for instance 120, you can get this out of 1 ranked match, so this is not too worth it. So I would recommend you to reroll. I'm not going to do that in this situation, only because it costs gems, and even though there are only 5, I want to gather as much as I can. So yeah, but if you're playing on mobile, I would recommend you to re-roll every single mission that gives you coins instead of gems, and gather as many gems as you can, because those are going to be useful in the future. So let's continue here in the shop. Sorry, in the shop. Let's see what offers do we have available. Oh, we have the motion pack. This is not that great. I saw it in the morning. I bought it actually for my main account. It's not a great pack. It only gives you 20,000 G tokens for 2,000 gems, which is not that great. And also gives you... This is like the big one, the big push for if you want this pack. The Godzilla 21's Victory Post B, which apparently it's going to be exclusive to this pack. So if you want that Victory Post, I want it only just to showcase it in the future. But yeah, now for if you don't see it necessary, I wouldn't recommend this pass like at all. And this pack. Oh, Burning Godzilla in the shop, that is great. Although we still don't have enough tokens. Let's see if we can buy something. I'm really tempted to buy this one, but I will be left with like 900. Nah, in the meantime, let's buy this one only, because 600 gems and we have 10,000 tokens. That is an okay exchange. Also, we have the how are these called? Well, in this one is called amusement park, but the main attraction is the I've heard some people call it the Chicago wheel, but also I've heard other people call it the Wheel of Fortune. So I don't know which one is it. So yeah, let's get this one only in order to have the tokens, so we can afford our Burning Godzilla, because that unit is going to be a beast in ranked matches. We can't miss it out in the shop, so let's get it as soon as we can. Burning Godzilla seems great. Purchase one item in the shop. Let's exchange. Nothing great. Oh, Kiryu and locked behind the rank. That's weird. Another Kiryu. Oh my god. Oh man. If I get another Kiryu, I'm going to lose it. Nah, I'm kidding. But two Kiryus, one following the other. Yeah, afterwards, I think I'm going to aim for Godzilla 21 over this Ghidorah, for the simple reason that Godzilla 21, even today, is going to be a limited unit. I think we have up until July to get Godzilla Kong and Mechagodzilla 2021. So it's more limited than this Ghidorah. This Ghidorah, you have a chance of getting it in every single All-Star battle. Sorry. Oh, really sorry. So yeah, this Ghidorah, it's a little more common. We have our units here. I'm going to level up my Kiryu. And afterwards, yeah, I think I'm going to change King Ghidorah for Burning. And with that, we already have the explosive pair. Maybe we can change leaders. I don't know. May seem too risky. I'm going to change this one over here to have the explosive pair together. And also, let's upgrade our Dotats, because Dotats have proven to be very useful here in the lower ranks. So yeah, we have 2 anti-aerial, 1 explosion, 1 swarm killer, 1 distraction. Well, we have 2 distractions, low and long reach, and also we have 4 units that get killed by Mothra. Yeah, I think we're in a decent point. Although, yeah, because with Kiryu on, I don't see much benefit on using Moguera over Minilla until I have, or maybe Swarm could also be decent. But with all of those Godzilla 2021 rampant, I think Minilla is the best answer up until we get a Neronga. So in the meantime, Minilla will have to do. I'm going to put this over here. Sorry, I like to order these things. So yes, I think we're good then. What do you say? Maybe we should start with the ranked matches, or maybe with the All-Star battles. I'm guessing the All-Star only to like vary a bit. Also to see if I can get the thousand points already to spend on the Godzilla 2021 that is waiting for me then. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to start with the All-Star battle. Okay, I get it. Let's start. Okay, rental. I didn't know that they showed the rental for the leader. I'm going to start evolving that Mothra because I'm going to need it now. I need to shuffle, so I'm going to place the freezing zone there. Okay, let's hope I can get some decent units. Okay. Yeah, I think that's kind of scummish from Toho. They give you Godzilla 2021 as a leader, and the first units they send to you are M-Boss, which are going to be one of the hardest units for Godzilla 21 to take down. But yeah, that was pretty easy, mostly because I used 4 stars. So let's see if we can keep it up. One of the things that are going to bite me in the butt, I think here, is that I have not leveled up any other unit that I am not using currently in ranked matches. So that's going to be a huge issue in the future. Total 54. Okay, those are my units. But I think in the meantime Godzilla is going to be able to take these units down. I think it's going to get redirected, yes. Redirected again towards, yeah. Now, one thing to note, if you are not aware, the leader will always redirect its attention to the unit that is closer. So units like Rodan, Kamakurus, Gigan, or a well-placed Mogira will always redirect the attention of the leader. So you always have to take that in consideration. And I would say, out of all of the leaders, Godzilla 2021 is one of the weakest. It's one of the leaders with the most exploitable weakness to that. Like if you make a Godzilla 2021 turn around, that is the death sentence to that Godzilla. So yeah, always take that in mind if you're playing against it or if you're playing with it. So for instance, if you're playing Godzilla 2021, it's always a good idea to have either a swarm or a swarm killer like Violante or maybe Kamakurus. Again, I think Godzilla is going to be able to take this 89 down. Yes, that is one of the Godzilla 21 strongest points, is that he can take 1-1 units really well. For instance, G89 is not an issue for Godzilla 21 as a leader. But yeah, as a unit, it doesn't have too much health, so it's not that obvious. Oh, I think the wave is done, so let's finish this up quickly with Rodan and Violante. A classic combo, but also a really good one. Mostly on the side, just to finish things more quickly. So yeah, because today we have the event of the All-Star, I think I might make the stream a little bit longer. Not too much, like maybe 2 hours top. But yeah, the idea is to showcase as much as I can from the perspective of someone who is just picking up the game. Giant Octopus is not going to be an issue because the slowdown that Giant Octopus has, it doesn't affect, it doesn't interrupt Godzilla 21's attack. And also, Giant Octopus, it does have a lot of health for a cost 2 unit, but in the grand scheme, it's not that much, so no worries there. Let's see, maybe we can set up our Godzilla 54 here, because it's a really slow unit. Yeah, because if not, that Neronga would have been a real trouble there. Well, what? I forgot which ones were the units that give you event points. I think it was Mecha King Ghidorah. I think it was Minilla as well. I forgot the other ones. I'm sorry. I will check that later. After I finish this wave, I'll go and check. But yeah, I think this is mostly done. Let's set up our Eva now. And send Kamaguros only to tank that King Caesar hit. Oh wow, they were able to tank it and also survive. For a Kamaguros, that is impressive. There's no need, but let's evolve our terrestrials here. Airbase over here. Also, one of the things that you need to take in consideration about the all-star battles, for instance, now I am trying to gather kills, because I don't think I will be able to gather kills in the higher levels with this account. With my main account, I'm just mainly focused on gathering the kills that I need for the units, or just killing the opponent's leader as fast as I can. But one of the things that you need to take in consideration in the future is winning is more important than gathering kills, because if you go from one floor to another, from one wave to another, you win more event points than if you would just gather kills. So yeah, for instance, win 3 all-star battles during the period, and compare that to where are the kills? Here, defeat 50 enemies in all-star battle during the event period. They give you like 50. Compare that to just going from one floor to another. Clear wave 3, then you keep rising, and when you reach like the second half, that is when it's more important to just win instead of just farming kills, especially because that leaves you too vulnerable. So yeah, let's remind. So the units that are featured in this season are Minilla, Mark Light Cannon, Eudora, mature stage. If you kill it with the base, with the evolving stage, it doesn't count. Jet Jaguar 21, that's easy. Mecha King Ghidorah, that's going to be hard in this format. Although with this account it might be possible, because in order to get Mecha King Ghidorah, you need to kill your King Ghidorah. For instance, in my main account, my King Ghidorah is at level 26, so he's not going to die to anything in the first half. But in the second half, he might be. So I'm going to make I'm going to complete that mission there. And Mecha Godzilla 21. Okay, so Kong and Godzilla 21 wouldn't be because it's the leader. So Kong is not featured. Maybe he will be in the next half. So yeah, let's continue and let's hope I can make some of those missions with the featured units. Oh, we're using the singular point. Let's set up our energy refueling base. I need to shuffle, so Even with the shuffle. Yeah, I'm going to shuffle here. I'll look to see if I can get one of those feature units. Oh, we have Mecha Godzilla. That's great. I hope that registers as a Mecha Godzilla kill. Now, if I use the Dimension Titan, I'm going to kill it. I was going to move the Destroyer from here to here to have Mecha Godzilla kill them. But now that was going to kill them as well, so. Also a reminder, Mecha Godzilla, being as is one of the feature units, as well as Kong and also Godzilla 21, they should be like at level at least 2, I think. That depends on your leaderboard rank. Okay, nothing here. Let's shuffle so we can get one of the units that are featured. Yeah, let's evolve Godzilla Terrestris. That ultimate can be useful. Although, set him up over here. I hope it evolves before it reaches those Markle cannons. I think he will reach him, but I think he's tanky enough so he can still survive. Because yeah, killing a Terrestrials is super easy when he loses that healing factor. Killing Terrestrials is not an issue at all. And with units like Leo or maybe even King Caesar, they are made to kill units like Terrestrials and such. And I accidentally summoned Leo, so I think I won already. Because Leo. Oh, if he gets killed by the Markleicans, that would be great. Because I want to keep farming. So let's send our Mecha Godzilla over here. Being level 1, I don't think it's going to get that far. But it's going to be useful either way. So use the Psychicus. Janktos being so slow, there's no issue of summoning it. Okay, so we used as much as we can without sending a unit that can kill the wave. Oh, Rookie in the chat. Back to the stream again. ASB in the new account. Good luck with the later waves. Thank you, man. I appreciate for you for the messages and also for seeing you here. Let's shuffle. No, I don't think King Ghidorah is going to die here, but let's try to kill it either way. Because getting Mecha King Ghidorah now would be great. Because after that is the only issue that I have. Because to complete the mission, I need to kill 50. I think it's 15 units with Mecha King Ghidorah. But nothing in this half is strong enough so it can kill my Ghidorah to get to Mecha King Ghidorah. So yeah, that's going to be a struggle in this account. In my main account, I don't think I will have an issue. Actually, I already completed the first half, and yeah, it's the same as always. So yeah, not even a surprise there. And yep, King Ghidorah pull it off as predicted. Let's continue. Last wave from this one. Okay, let's set up our Shin Godzilla so it can evolve. I don't think that that bomber is going to be an issue for Godzilla 21. It wasn't. So yeah, let's shuffle a bit. Only to see. Oh, here we have Ghidorah. Oh, and also Mecha Godzilla. Okay, that Shin Godzilla apparently didn't make it. Yeah, helicopters, Kamakurus, also Emboss. He had no chance. Send Ghidorah because I need those kills as well. Let's send Destroyer from the oh, there's no need. Oh, that Mecha Godzilla tanked a lot. Well, let's send Destroyer anyway. Let's hope that Ghidorah can kill at least that Violante. No. Well, now let's use it to slow down Destroyer. That's always a good option. Okay, again, Angiros no problem for Godzilla 21. Rookie in the chat says the bomber will get his revenge. Oh, for sure. In the future, if they add that wave in which they send you like 6 bombers at the same time, yeah, that is going to be a nightmare with Godzilla 21. Especially a low level Godzilla 21. And Destroyer fully evolved. Let's send out our Spirit Bomber. Because Destroyer is going to die, but he's going to leave. Oh! It didn't die. Yeah, I always forget how tanky Destroyer really is. But yeah, you can only appreciate it with when all the levels are the same. So yeah, again, let's continue to wave 7. Again, I'm not going to spend money on this account, so we're only going to do 3 sets of waves for this stream. Tomorrow we'll do more, I promise. So yeah, in the meantime, let's evolve our terrestris, only to spend the energy. Yeah, because I was going to send King Ghidorah, but I don't think anything here is going to kill King Ghidorah. Even the Marcolite Cannon, I don't think it's going to kill it. Yeah, this seems to be pretty chill waves. Now let's not use it yet. After the helicopter. Okay, now. Because yeah, that 89, I don't think it's going to be an issue. And he's dead. Yeah, let's shuffle to see if I can find out a unit that will give me. Yeah, let's put Seton in the back just in case. We could send Jana to only to leave it out of the pool, but no. Again with the King Ghidorah, I don't think anything can kill it now. Nope, nothing. No, nothing. Here is. I'm going to send that Edora, so it can at least kill the opposing crystal, and after that, because I don't think in these waves I'm going to lose much if I use all of my shuffles. In the later waves, you really feel it, especially in the. There's always that wave. I always have issue with it. Not the last one, surprisingly enough, because the last one has been the same ever since they released the All-Star Battle. But there's one that always gives me trouble, in which they send you Mothra plus Batra in the middle. From the right, you get a swarm of helicopters. Well, they set up a helicopter base on the right. From the left, you have 2 Super X's. And defeating all of those at the same time is kind of tricky with some leaders. Like with the Eva, that was no issue. But after that, after that like first push, they then sent, I think, a King Ghidorah, and then they send a bomber, and then they send a second Super X. It's a whole thing, and it's kind of hard to deal with, because you're not always assured to have good units at your side. Like sometimes, for instance, here, let's use this hand as an example. The best option to deal with that would be like Godzilla Earth, but only if you also have the Dimension Tide. If you pull Godzilla Earth and you don't have the Dimension Tide, you're screwed in that wave. So yeah. Let's see again if we can pull off a unit that will give me more event points, so I can pull off that Godzilla 21, so I can use it as a unit. Minilla, is it going to be an issue? I don't think so. Although I wish I could have set up my Mothra closer to Melilla, so I can kill it with the Mothra larva. That's also another thing that they should have given to Godzilla 21, a longer reach as a leader. Well, let's set up a Space Godzilla. Because yeah, Minilla is not going to do anything from over there, but with support, yeah, that Minilla is going to be deadly. So let's see. Yeah, but it's going to be useful later. Let's reroll. Oh, and we got the Jaguar. The Jaguar was one of the units that I need. 3 and 4. Come on. Yes. With the Jaguar, I think I needed 15 also. Which is not that hard considering the Jaguar can hit many units at the same time. You know, these Embas always help. And because here we have a Nedora in its flying set, we're also going to have a Nedora mature stage, which the Jaguar can hit. Rookie says they give a G21 a 20 HP and attack boost. I don't think they would be willing to increase his range. As a unit, I agree, but as a leader, I think it's kind of necessary. Only to have a better shot at defeating units before the unit can attack Godzilla 21. But yeah, as a unit, it's kind of dangerous to boost Godzilla 21 that much. Let's use the missiles. Oh, the missiles did nothing. So yeah, we're getting to the point where level 1 units are not very helpful. Because I haven't leveled up my missiles, so that was a level 1. Let's shuffle so we can get something that can give me more points. Let's use the strings. No, I think this is the moment when King Ghidorah it might be able to be killed. So I can get to Mecha King Ghidorah. Although this is the last wave, so even if I get Mecha King Ghidorah, I don't think there's a chance so I can complete the mission. Oh, and Destroyer went down. And we have a swarm of mini destroyers. Oh, that's great, Violante. Taking those destroyers down. Oh, yeah, no, I think King Ghidorah is going to defeat the leader. That sucks because I really wanted Mecha King Ghidorah, only to complete that mission faster. Because I assume in later levels it's going to be really hard to accomplish that. Okay, let's see how many event points did we gather. Let's see if we can pay for Godzilla 21s. Because I don't think I made it. I don't think I made enough points. No. Receive all. Dimension Tide, finally. Okay. Oh yeah, 570. No, we don't have enough for that. For that Godzilla 21. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Tomorrow we'll continue with the All-Star battles. In the meantime, I'm just going to buy this icon because I want to change the main one so I can get that mission accomplished, that achievement. Collect 2 player icons, and when I change this one, change your icon. Alright, let's collect that, and after that, let's do some racket matches. Although I think I can level up some units, let me see. Super X, very useful to level up. Okay. Anything worth adding instead of the ones that I have already? You know, I didn't do that much, and I prefer burning. Both being at level 1, I think burning is going to give me better results, especially alongside the 4th angel. Minila, you know what? Minila has been more useful than I wanted to admit, so we're going to level it up on at least to level 15. So yeah, let's continue with their ranked matches. I hope I don't find too many people spamming the 4 stars, because if that happens, I will have to resort to using Kiryu as a leader, and I really didn't want that. But yeah, I also want to get as high as I can in terms of the arena leaderboard. So yeah, if I find at least 4 star spammers, I'll have to resort to using Kiryu as a leader. Remy books aplenty. Let's see. Oh, in London, a very good stage for the explosive team. But right now, it's going to be a Spirit Bomber. Yeah, I guess that I think Doras is the correct, or maybe Suberex. And yes. Yeah, very predictable tactic. If you don't have both of those units in a high level, Mogera and also the bomber, no, you don't have a chance with that tactic. In the meantime, let's leave our 4th angel to explode. That Suberex is going to weigh down that King Ghidorah, although it's not going to be enough. Yeah, 4th angel again. And the Jaguar only to block that King Caesar. Ah, he lost the spear before the explosion. Yeah, I think if I find an opening, there's not going to be an issue defeating this player. Super X from the left. We're getting close. As soon as I can, hit you on the back and boom. Oh, level 2 Kiryu really putting up the work. Yep. Great battle, man. Let's see. Which rank would be like our objective today? Maybe Master 26. Yeah, that's our objective. I'm sorry. Objective today. Let's see if we can do it. Simon. Yeah, another human player. That's good to see. Especially because when I started making this stream, I read a comment that they said that in lower rank, everything is bots, which it would have sucked to just go against bots, but it's good to see that there are enough human players down here, and I hope this series helps a bit to those kind of players to know how they can rank up, and maybe sometime they'll be alongside good enough players. Did my opponent rage quit, or were those legit connection issues? Kinda weird. Well, Rookie says Masters. Masters? How high is that? We already reached 22. Let's see how far enough are we from Masters. Oh, Master. Yeah, I said 20, 26. 31. I don't think I'll be able to do that. Oh, but a 35 I get a legendary expedition. That would be great for the stream. Well, let's see. We already are an hour into the stream. I said 2 hours, so there's still plenty of time. Let's see what else we can get. And yes, I remember, I think it was in Melee stream, someone talked about luck. I don't think luck counts too much when you're high enough, like when you're a high level player. I don't think luck does you any good in that situation. But in lower ranks, yeah, I think luck definitely helps. For instance, now I'm able to use Burning Godzilla. That is lucky in my opinion. The fact that I'm able to use Burning Godzilla in this rank, Burning Godzilla being such a good unit, because imagine if my opponent hasn't unlocked it yet. He has no opportunity against it. And also, imagine if he hasn't unlocked it yet, and he also doesn't have a counter to it yet. That is also some things that you need to consider. So yeah, in lower ranks, luck plays a whole bunch of... It's a more determining factor. And I just realized that I'm against a Kiryu leader, so I might need to step things up if I don't want to end ACC'd. And of course we have a Godzilla 21 now. Dots are just going to fall against that Godzilla 21. I mean that King Ghidorah. Although Minilla able to tank a hit, but not more. Come on, Dots, don't let that Super X die. Oh man. Yeah, Godzilla 21, Kong, and Mechagodzilla are the scariest units in this situation. Only because they are at higher level, being that they are the event units. They are at least at level 2, and level 2 it's surprisingly good. Oh man, those trains defeated my Super X. Rookie in the chat says, when did you get Burning Godzilla? Earlier. I have it. I got it from the daily shop. It was one of the units that I was able to buy. Burning Godzilla in the back. Again, we're not doing extraordinarily bad, but I think we're stalling a bit much. So we may need to pick up the pace. I'm sorry. Good thing. See, this is why I added Minilla, because I knew that Godzilla 21 was going to be a hard unit to counter. Okay, now I can send Super X. Let's see. I hope my Super X plus my Burning are able to take down that King Ghidorah. Oh, but that Kamakuros. Send Fourth Angel on the front. And yeah, I'm going to save Minilla until my opponent plays that Godzilla 21. The Jaguar over here. Dots over here only to protect that Super X. Kiryu on the back just to protect those Dots, and I think I have it. We have Dorat, Super X, and Kiryu, while Kiryu now is done. Oh man, that was a good push though. Now we're one ACC from dying. Though my opponent doesn't seem interested on sending the ACC. Let's see if we're able to defeat it. Because right now my opponent has a huge advantage, and it's called S Absolute Zero Cannon. I don't know why he isn't using it. Maybe he doesn't know he can reach the opponent's leader? Oh man, very well placed trains. Three. Oh man, we're in a rough spot. Oh man, those turrets went down like paper. Send Kiryukai. Oh, the Jaguar. Pulling off. Great battle, man. Even though I think my opponent messed up not using the ACC cannon, that was a very fun battle. Ah, we have more people here in the chat. Rookie says, guess this is a rank you would see lots of G21s and Kong. Also Mechagodzilla. I'm more frightened of Mechagodzilla, to be honest, because at least for now, Doras is the only answer that I have. So yeah, now G21 would be like a close second, because G21, if you don't take care of it fast enough, yeah, that is the end of your leader. If a Godzilla 21 reaches your leader, you're screwed. You messed up. Somtic, man, I swear those low level are a whole different game. Yes, indeed it is. Welcome. I don't think I have seen you here in the chat before. RES person, hi, hello to you. Welcome, welcome. Let's continue with the ranked matches. I hope I can pull off a decent winning streak, because I think yesterday I was like at 30 when I lost, and for a beginner that is really good, I would say. Also because you can tell, especially if you go back and watch those streams, there were some players that had units at very higher levels than mine, and I still was able to pull it off. So yeah, skill is also a part of this, but again, if you have enough 4-stars, especially if you have the best ones like Mothra Leo and Burning Godzilla is a big one in my opinion, you're able to just spam. First, in this situation, my opponent having a Mechagodzilla 21, I am now sure that my opponent has better health than my Mothra leader. Why? Because that Mechagodzilla is at least level 2. My Mothra is at level 1. And in 4-stars, a 1 level difference is really noticeable. Let's send here to take care of my burning. Come on, Vanilla. Oh, yes. Nah, but it's going to fall to that 4th angel. Well, we did the best that we could. Yeah, that explosion is definitely going to kill my burning. Yes, indeed. But we have another here. See, this is what I mean. Burning Godzilla is so easy to spam. Yeah, it made it to the middle, but it exploded. And because it's only a cost 5, I am able to just spam it. So we have a good position with that Super X. If my opponent wants to go after that Super X needs to let my Burning Godzilla advance. That is very dangerous. Oh, that Kiryu is again at least at level 2. Okay, let's spam again. Oh, Mothra. Mothra is another very good unit here in low rank battles, Because if you don't have a solid answer, in this case, now I think I have with Burning Godzilla, but if you don't have a solid answer, you're screwed. Now Jajawar is a higher level, so I think you will be able to finish off that Kiryu faster. Oh, he gave up. He may have been busy because I think that battle was going into his favor. So let's not assume that he rage quit or anything. Let's see if I can open some expedition maps. I'm gonna open these 9-hour maps. Only to give something for the chat to expect. It would be great if we have a 4-star. Although, yes, we have enough to level up our 4th angel. I'm going to open this one as well. Okay, as I said, we have enough to level up our 4th angel, one of the strongest units in the game. So of course we're going to level it up right away. Level 3. Let's see in the stats. Okay, expiration damage, almost 200. And that is strong enough. Nothing else to put here? No, I don't think anything else is worth it. Although, just in case, I'm going to prepare a Kiryu deck in case I have to use it in the future. Of course, Yajawar is going to be in it, only because Yajawar is my highest level unit. Though that's because it has proven to be useful. Minila to counter G21. Mogira because trains, I don't have them strong enough yet, so to finish off my opponent's leader, I'll have to use Mogira because it trains level 7. How much did they do? Barely 200. Because those are 2 hits, so 200 damage. Against a 4-star is not going to be enough. Let's see. 5,000, yes, it's not going to be enough. Because my opponent would have like 500 health, I think. 4th Angel, very good unit. Very tanky, very useful. Burning Godzilla, another good unit. And to finish off, I think instead of Super X, yes, I'm going to go with Mothra. Because Mothra, again, is super hard to counter, so just in case I have that deck ready to go. But let's continue with the Mothra. Alright, now let's collect these rewards. Achievements 190, and decent. We win 3 matches with Mothra, done it. Complete 5 expedition. Oh, 1,300. That is better. Jajawar and your team. Oh, we have many rewards to look for. Okay, let's continue. So, for those in the chat, I already said, I think last stream, that I am looking forward to finishing up this month with this account, and I'm probably going to give it out to someone who's just starting the game. If you know someone who wants to join, or if you have any suggestions on how should I give my account, I'm all ears, because right now I don't know exactly how I would do it. I was thinking of maybe having the participants in the chat and having like a roulette thing, but I'm not sure. Especially because it will be the first time that I do something like it, so yeah. Again, if you have any suggestions, I'm all ears in the chat. Sorry, I had to drink some water. Gaigan to push off my Lila? What? What is that? Oh no, I think that Jajawar is done. Yeah. And Ultraman. Oh man, this is going to be a hard match. Yeah, I think Kiryu is going to take down that Super X. Oh, he gave up. Great battle, man. I think he had the advantage because King Ghidorah, Ultraman, those are really strong units. Although, one of the things that I've come to realize is that Ultraman is only broken if you pair it with the Dimension Tide. If you play Ultraman solo without Dimension Tide, you're making a mistake. And yeah, there are many ways to bait an Ultraman to go and attack another unit instead of the one that is going to give you trouble. And the answer for that is the Dimension Tide. So if you don't play it, you're making a mistake. Rookie in the chat, guess someone is getting a head start if they get this account. Yes, of course. And that would be great for a new player. Imagine you already have a Burning Godzilla, that is great to see. I think I want to make this account as best as I can for a beginner. So again, if you have a friend or you have someone that you know that you want to get him into the game, but you don't want them to suffer like the hells of the of the beginner experience, just let me know, and also let me know how I can give it. Like maybe I can make it again like a random thing, like have participants in the chat, and whoever wants the account, I'll just leave it to a chance. Maybe something like that. But yeah, that would be great, and also that would make it a great series, like month by month, showing how hard it is to start this game season to season, and also give that account to someone who's just starting. If I can do something like that to boost the the user base of to this game, that would be great. Oh, he already broke the bridge. The trains kinda did a little bit of damage, so I'm kinda worried. Violant is going to be a nightmare now. What? Well, great battle. Why are so many people giving up? Again, this is unrealistic. I don't think if a new player grabs the game, so many people are just going to give up. I think someone is, I don't know if the term is ratting me, but someone already told the community or anything that I am running this account. I don't know. Seems suspicious that so many players just give up. RES person says, if you get girth on this account, are you going to use it? I will have to make a deck around it because Godzilla Earth is not a unit that you just send out. You need to build a deck to protect it. But yeah, probably I will use it. But in the meantime, I still have a lot of 4-stars to unlock, so and that is going to be a great experience. See how many 4-stars can we unlock before we give this account. This seems to be a human, so let's hope this is a great match. And let's save a little bit more energy. Okay, now. He already used a special move. But that thing doesn't seem like a bot. I think it's trying to bait me. Pretty low level Kamagirus if they went down to my Minela. Let's see that Anguirus. Alright, that Anguirus went down by my level 3 4th Angel. Although that Mothra, yes, as expected, it took down those Dorats. I think those are level 8 Dorats? I don't remember now. I wish I did. Dimension Tide on the middle. Yeah, that does seem like a player. Super X and Manila are very well positioned because I think Mothra is going to turn around this side, especially because of the dots. So I don't think she's going to hit either Manila or Super X. Also, she's going to turn around now. Great battle. No, I think that was a human player. Didn't seem to be a bot. Even though it used the special move at the beginning, I think he wanted for me to believe that he was a bot. Ricky says bots usually use their ability 30 seconds in, anyways. Yeah. As soon as they have the energy and a valid target, they use it. But he used it very early, but I still think he was a human. The way of playing it didn't seem like a bot. Mothra fan, okay. Special. Use special mode 15 times. Okay, let's continue. Well, apparently we have more people here now, so I'll leave it to the chat. What do you think, chat? Should we climb up the arena ladder, or should we give it another go to the All-Star battles? Because I kind of want that Godzilla 21, especially because I want to make a series of videos with it. But I'll leave it to you. We can always try All-Star battles tomorrow. But yeah, the arena ladder climb, it's also a fun part of the streams. Give me a second here, because I forgot to silence my phone. So yeah, let's send Burning Godzilla. I sent the Burning Godzilla too far ahead. Let's support it with Super X, only to get rid of that Destroya. Rookie in the chat says ASP. Maybe. Let's see what the other participants say. And after this battle, I'll come to that conclusion and let's see how we go forward. Oh, I love that. I love when my opponent raise my Burning Godzilla. Love to see it. The Jaguar over here because Manila is prone to getting swarmed. Fourth Angel in the back. And once the Jaguar reaches first set. Oh yeah, that is a bot. Although I've seen players do that, so just in case. Great battle. Win 50 ranked matches. Ranked matches with Dotats. Yeah, Dotats has been like the only consistent unit in my deck. I've just come to realize that. Let's see what we get out of this expedition. Because out of one of these, I think I got Kiryu. So yeah, well, Rook is the only one who gave his opinion, but yeah, I'm going to take it in consideration. Let's try, I would say, 2 more tries of All-Star battles. And after that, let's see if I get that Godzilla 21, and then let's try Godzilla 21 for the ranked matches as well. So let's see. Oh man, Hydra just out of reach for the. Yeah, let's try and get it anyway. Because I really think the feature missions, the feature monsters missions, are really going to get me ahead of with the event points. So let's move it over here. I mean, Edward over here. Although the bad side is that Edra is also at level 1. Oh man. You know, he didn't stand a chance. Well, let's send Godzilla because my leader is getting kind of swarmed. And then let's send King Ghidorah. I hope it dies. Although now let's leave it to Godzilla 04. Seems like he can manage. Well, he's kind of struggling there, so yeah, let's send King Ghidorah. Yeah, if you're new to the game and you don't know how to win at all-star battles, just send 4 stars at the opponents. You'll see that in the first waves, that is the best tactic. So yeah, also let's see. I didn't check that out. How much damage does the hit rate of the special move against the crystals? I think we already completed the mission with Mechagodzilla, so we might need to send another unit. And let's send Octopus just to die. Let's send Batra just to evolve. Rookie says, if this was a 3-star leader, I'm sure you would die, especially considering how low their HP is at that rank. Yeah, indeed. Although, yeah, that is like the reverse in my main account. In my main account, in all-star battles, I have the complete opposite experience. I have way better experiences with give me a second here. Set it over here. Because those Zambos are going to give me trouble. As I was saying, in my main account, my 3 stars are all at level 30, at least my leaders. So yeah, those are way better to take down these all-star battles. I hope the Jaguar can make it. Okay, he survived. Kong, no, Kong wasn't in the feature monsters. Good thing he was able to kill that octopus, because I think he would have been stun locked there, because he saw the emboss and also the slowdown from the octopus. Let's see which other featured unit I can send. Neronga wasn't, so at least they could kill the crystal. Kong is not. Oof. Not a lot of featured units here. I hope I can pull it off on the next one, because if not, just to end this quickly. Okay, I'll just wait until Kong, because I think Kong is a little faster than Space Godzilla, and to wait for one of these two to evolve is not worth it now. Yeah, it's not going to evolve. I think Kong is going to defeat this in 3 hits. Yep, it appears so. 2, yeah, for sure. 3. Let's hope I get best luck next time. Use a Jaguar. Oh, the Jaguar already finished that mission. Let's evolve Violante. Behind it, Mothra. Very useful units, especially in this mode. I don't think that Nerong is going to be an issue. Although it might be. Now it's going to attack. Yeah, let's send it now. Send burning from the back. Just so I can build up that meter. Let's send Leo just to finish things quickly. Let me check something. How much damage do the trains do? Yep. No issue there. Rookie says they could have at least gave G21 leader stun resistance because anything who can stun will ruin him. Yeah, I think the reason for that, like, I'm not speaking for Toho, but I try to understand the reason behind some stuff that they do, and I'm willing to bet that the reason for that is that there's not too many stun units in the game in the grand scheme of things. Like, you have Neronga, you have Manila, you have the end boss, and that's it. Like, what else does stun? Maybe you can count the Skidra there, but aside from those, and also those are not that used. Like, let's be honest, I haven't seen a stun like unit in a while, so maybe they want for the stun units to come back to the metagame. So that's why they didn't even bother like trying to give some sort of resistance to Godzilla 21, because the stun units are the only thing that can counter Godzilla 21. Maybe also swarms, like maybe a Destroyer Larva, maybe a Kamakura swarm, Kamakuru's normal, or even Dorats are also like a good like distraction to Godzilla 21. But aside from those, like, what is the best chance? Because when it's all equal level against like heavy hitters like Godzilla 89, or even I think Godzilla 21 has even a winning matchup against Godzilla Earth, I think. So yeah, you have to take that in consideration. Oh, I forgot, Minilla is one of the featured units. Let's put Megagress here only to slow down some of the units. Mark Cannon also was, although I don't think Mark Cannon is going to defeat too many units now. I wasted my time talking. I didn't pay attention. I think now I'm going to die. Oh, I barely made it through. Yep, that Neronga is really useful. I can't wait to unlock it, because I think Neronga is going to be way more useful than Minilla. With the main reason being that Neronga can get into a clash situation, which in most cases Minilla, with the current metagame, it's not that useful. Like, there are not too many shots where Minilla can get into shooting range. Although when it happens, it can be really impactful, but yeah. Neronga is just more consistent, even with the 4 cost. Rookie says, you can still live. Yes, I did. Let's see if I can pull it off and defeat this wave. And we have a Hydra. Good timing. And let's see if I can evolve. Although, let's wait until my opponent drops some units. Well, let's wait until the All-Star battles send me some more units. Oh man, those Doras would have been amazing cannon fodder for that Hydra. Yeah, let's send Godzilla Terrestris now. With the healing factor, I don't think he's going to have an issue against that Kiryu. that is a really good strat, like using terrestrials to counter. Back in the day, I used to send Godzilla terrestrials against King Ghidorah, and it worked really well back then. I was consistently evolving my Godzilla terrestrials. Okay, let's send Mothra to kill that Manila. You can give me trouble. Agros just in case. And let's evolve Batra, why not? But yeah, back in the day, I remember many people had issues like evolving Godzilla terrestrials, and some people still do. Although I think in the current metagame it's harder than it was back then. Because back then everyone just trusted too much in King Ghidorah. People basically thought that if you had a King Ghidorah, you won, because King Ghidorah was that strong. But if you use it incorrectly, people could still exploit your weakness. For instance, that is one of the ways that I found out how I can counter King Ghidorah and also get a very strong unit, which Ultima was at the time, because it was one of the few units that could counter that can count. Let's see if. Give me a second here, because that Godzilla 89 seems, yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, Godzilla Ultima was one of the units that could counter King Ghidorah more consistently, because it was able to defeat it away from its range, which was very useful. I want to evolve that Kong here, because Kong is a tank. So yeah, I usually use terrestrials in that way. When I saw my opponent sending King Ghidorah, I used to pretend that I have nothing to do, and when King Ghidorah was right here, like reaching my leader, I sent out my terrestrials, which with its healing factor was no issue to take down that King Ghidorah and also evolve. So next time I have an Ultima, and with Ultima I have now a way to counter King Ghidorah more consistently. Rookie says, I just like kill terrestrials. I just liked kill terrestrials. Oh! Well, back in the day, again, similar to King Ghidorah, I saw many players trust too much on like the singular piece, and even to this day, sometimes I see players that they send maybe a Batra larva to have him evolve, and when you defeat their Batra larva, they just quit. That being because they trust too much in their Batra, to the point that they think that if they don't have a Batra, they don't have a chance against you. Back in the day was that same reasoning with Godzilla Ultima. If they can evolve their terrestrials, many players just quit it, which was weird to see. And nowadays I see it less, but still, there are still some players like that if you don't let them evolve or use their units, they just quit. It's kind of strange. Like, as a player, don't you need to go expecting people to defeat your key units? And like, isn't that what you should expect out of that? But no. Give me a second here, because my PC is almost running out of battery. There. Okay, let's see if my terrestrial is going to evolve. Yes, indeed. Now I have an Ultima. I don't think that Eva is going to be much of an issue for my Godzilla 21. Yep. And that changes screen. Oh my god. Okay, I think the push is done, so let's shuffle a bit until I find a unit that is featured. Let's waste Seton, because Seton is not going to move. Let's waste Trains, because Trains is not going to be effective. Let's not evolve Batra yet because Batra is going to linger a little bit there. Let's shuffle again. And I got nothing. Oh man. Shuffle here the freezing zone. Let's wait. I'm going to shuffle with the cost maybe 3 times, and then if we're not done, if I don't find any other unit that is featured, I'm just going to move on, because I don't want you to just watch me shuffling again. So yeah, I'm going to try this one more time, and if I don't find a unit, I'm just going to send anything out just to end the wave. Nothing. Okay. The octopus is not going to reach it in time, so Kamagrosor, your turn. Alright. Rookie says that SP Tokyo map should have stayed in the arena permanently. Yeah, for sure. It's way better than the night version of the stage. Like, if you're going to make alternative versions of similar stages, because this is just Tokyo, isn't it? But it's way more interesting to look at. Oh my god, those Kamakers are taking their long time to defeat that crystal. But yeah, this is the Tokyo layout, only with like a green like overtone, which honestly doesn't look that bad. Oh yes, we got the Manila missions. Let's set up our Markle cannon, although let's wait a bit. Oh, just Markle cannons from my opponent. Rookie says yes, yep, just Tokyo. But yeah, I get the night and day versions because you need a map rotation, and also the map rotation to look a little bit interesting. But I would have preferred if you had already this program in the game, instead of night and day, you should do day and singular point versions. Let's send out our 4th angel just to use it. It's going to explode, but it's going to take a few Markle against. Ah well, he took one. Decent enough. Rookie says so many of the studio dioramas could have been in the arena. Yes, that is one of the things, because one of the hardest things in game development is the creation of assets. But you can see in the studio mode they are making new assets. It's just that they are not implementing them in the arenas. But with the slight defense of Toho, I would say the layouts are hard to come by. Like, for instance, the only new layout that people can come up with is probably it's probably just pure water, which that wouldn't be great, because if you just use pure water, you're not going to be able, for instance, to play Emboss. Emboss cannot travel on water. So if you have a stage that is pure water, you won't be able to have an Emboss. So you need a road like this, so Emboss can make it through to the other side of the map. If you're going to place water, you need to have it in strategic positions. So that's why, for instance, the most interesting map in my opinion is Skull Island, only because the water is on the sides. So if you want those bonuses or anything like that, like the Violante bonus, Violante can't be placed on the middle, which in my opinion it's better. That's why London is still the best stage for Violante, because placing Violante on the middle, it assures you that Violante is going to hit everything. On the contrast, if you play it on Skull Island, if you want the best bonus for Violante, you're going to play it on the sides. But from the sides, it's not going to hit everything, contrary to London. So yeah, it's kind of weird. I can see why Toho doesn't apply more arenas, because the layouts are kind of hard to come by. But yeah, just the aesthetics, like for December, make Tokyo the snow, something like that. That would have been great. Rookie says a pure water map would become a bio-infested map like London. Indeed, yeah. But when you ask players what do you want as a map, they often say, pure water. But don't you understand that pure water is going to bring Violantes up the wazoo? So yeah. It's kind of a weird situation. That is probably a topic that I would have to make a roundtable for it. That is going to be an interesting topic. You know what? Maybe I can set it up. How? Which day is today? Is it Monday? Yeah, maybe I can make it for Thursday, or it depends. I'm going to post it out, and depending on the situation of the possible guest, I'll may schedule that topic of discussion for this week. Okay, let's see. Okay, Hydra's over here. No. I wanted for Edora to have the final hit. But that Edora is too weak. It's only level 1. Come on. Give it the helicopters. I think Edora got those. Man, the Edora has been the hardest mission so far. Even Minila I already completed that one. Yeah, let's see who's Godzilla Earth here. Only because he can't be stunned. Oh, I forgot how deafening Godzilla Earth's scream was. So yeah, after this, I'm going to work on a thumbnail for the different maps and see if Godzilla Battle Line will have any new maps. What layout would you want? Because yeah, that is one of the hardest parts, and I understand the developers from that point of view. Because honestly, for my mind, I can't think of a new layout that would make every other unit like fair. First, as I said, you need a road for the ambush to make it to the other side, so you need to place at least one of these roads. But if you do that, that is just going to be London. And if you make it a river, that is just going to be Tokyo or New York. But if you just put a river on the middle, you just have London. And if you just make it like one half water, one half roads, that is New York. So yeah, and if you put water on the sides, that is Skull Island. Skull Island, although I have to say, is one map that I missed. I'm glad that it's back. But again, it's not back in the friend matches, so I'm sure that map is just going to be back for the time being. But the same as the unit is going to go once the event is over. Rookie says, just like a jungle map or Hong Kong from GVK. Yeah, that would be great. And the assets are definitely there. Like, look at the new, like Ferris wheel, isn't it? The new object added. Oh, we have enough. Finally, I can get a Godzilla 21. Let's get her already. And let's see if I can use it on ranked matches. Oh, it looks great with this new animation. With the atomic breath upwards. Yeah, it looks amazing. In battle piece bonus. Okay. What else was I going to do? Oh, this one. Oh no, I already have it. So we need to go to studio mode. No, it's not this one. It's edit object. This one I meant. Like, look at this. This could easily would have been one of the objects in the Hong Kong. If you want to make that, you already have the lighting effects. Like, if you want to make the assets are right there. Like, make it just Tokyo, but with these neon lights. That would have been great, but again, the layout is the main part, which is why I kind of understand. But again, I can also see your point of the assets are there to make it at least visually distinctive. So, yeah, I can see both ways. So, yeah, well, let's play Godzilla. Yeah, Super X, I think Super X is the best option to take down because burning is too valuable to take down. And also Godzilla 89. it's going to be a nightmare because I have it at level 3 only because it's an event unit. So yeah, let's do this. And also I have Mothra's healing. Let's do some ranked matches and let's see how far I can push. Because we already have only 15 minutes to go. I said that I was going to go for 2 hours and we are already an hour and 40 minutes. So yeah, well, the time flies. Time really flies when you're having fun. And I have to say, I've been having fun with this new format. I have to say, I really enjoyed it. How about you, Chad? Or especially Rookie? I've seen that in this chat, Rookie is the main like contributor because he's the one who was answering my questions and all that. And I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you being here and also answering the questions. But yeah, I would say this is a fun format, and I'm curious that any other why any other content creator has made something like this, because I have to say maybe it's not that interesting as content, but it has been really fun. Oof. Now we're going to send Godzilla 21. Send Kiryu to distract that King Ghidorah. Just Godzilla 21 can take care of it. That's also one of the things. Although I think one of the negative points that Godzilla 21 has is that it's too fast for its own good. Because if it was a bit slower, it would be easier to support. But again, if you make it too slow and easy to support, it would have been broken because yeah, it would be no issue to make it reach the other side and then attack the opponent's leader. What? Special move? It connected when I was already losing my Godzilla 21. Let's send Kiryu anyway. Yeah, I think that burning already has built enough meter, so the explosion I think is going to reach the leader. Oh no, wasn't enough. Thank you for killing that Minila. Now I'm gonna use it here. Yeah, that is the best placement of Kiryu Kai. Not even a question about it. Look at this. It's only going to push him back. And Jajawar is not going to win a one-on-one against Kiryu. Especially my Kiryu that is level 2. Nah. That is not going to do it. Okay, I think we have... This is a really good deck. Let's see if I can push it enough to the higher levels. I think we would be able to reach level at least 28. I don't think we're going to reach level 31 for this stream, but you know, there's always tomorrow. And with the G21, we are already set. So let's see. Please, a human player, not a bot. Oh, a Kong already. Send Dorats. Dorats is a very good answer against Kong. A Mothra, let's try to stop it from evolving. I was going to send Burning, but nah. I want to get rid of that 4th Angel as fast as I can, so Godzilla 21 will do the trick. And we'll save Burning for later. Oh, and he survived. Let's take advantage of that. Let's see if I can pull it off. No, he sent out Kong just in time. Again, though that's against that Kong. I think Burning's going to die there, but I will be able to spam it. That's the thing, you can summon Burning even before it explodes. That is so crazy to me. Oh, Godzilla Earth! Let's see how we can do this. What do I worry? The Jaguar. After that, Godzilla. There. We're going to place Kiryukai over here. Just outside the leader's reach. I think we won. Yep. Until 21 attacking Kiryu on the back, and also the 2 exploders on their face now. They were not going to survive that. Okay. We're doing good so far. Man, I really like this deck. I think this is truly the best rank for you to experiment on. Yeah, because you can say, oh, you can experiment on high level play as well, but it's not as fun. Especially because you can tell there's going to come someone with a fully meta deck, and I'm not saying that can't happen here, but it's less likely only because not everyone here has every single unit. So it's kind of fun. Also, yeah, that like feeling of making the best out of only what you got, because sometimes you don't have a better unit, so that's why you only play the unit that you have. Because for instance, for me, I'm using Jaguar only because it's one of the few 4-stars that I have a level 2. If I didn't have that situation, maybe I wouldn't even looked at it, but it has given me very good results. So yeah, we need to allow a slow startup, so burning Godzilla from the middle, because it's going to be slowed down by water and also distracted by the bridge. So it's going to build a whole good enough meter, although this is a bot. Well, then let's finish this off as fast as we can. Just realized that it's a bot, so... Yep, it is a bot. After this is done, Kiryu on the back, and Mothra special move. And there we go. That's how you win against bots. And I guess some players as well. But I don't want to be that overwhelming. Says the guy who just used Kiryu Kai, 2 explosions, and also Godzilla 21. But you know, that just came up. In that situation, I would say my opponent led me into it. Because having too many units in the field at the same time, I would say that is my opponent's mistake. Give me a second, guys, because my dog wants to go outside, maybe to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. As I was saying, we have 5 minutes left, so I think we are in for like 2 more ranked matches. But we have enough content with the All-Star battle, so I think this has been a good enough stream. And also, you have to take in consideration, even though it is a hard All-Star battle, especially in the second half, you also have like the grace from Toho that it is an event. It is an event unit, so even if you have it at low level, if you're high enough in the leaderboard, you will be able to use it in a higher level that you have it. So I would say it's a fair trade-off. Okay, Manila, in order to stop that Godzilla 21, send the Jaguar as well, because I'm sensing a swarm here. The Jaguar already lost its spear. I think we have a decent push here. The opponent is clearly trying to stall, but I think I have the right tools to prevent that. And I still haven't even used my Kiryu. So after this, Kiryu from here, and I think we want. Ready. Great battle. Also, we had similar ideas because he also played Godzilla 21. The difference is I stole with burning, he stole with the emboss. And again, that's probably because he only has the emboss base. But yeah, as soon as you get burning and also fourth angel, those are the units to get. Because as you can see, my units are not even in high enough level, but they're getting very good results. Even against players that are obviously higher level than mine, I think I'm pulling through. So yeah, that was a short battle, only 1 minute I think, so we have time for more. Again, before everyone goes, I thank every one of you for watching, either live or in the replay. This has been a very fun series for me, a very interesting experiment, so I thank everyone who give me the time of day to just be here, even if it is for a couple of minutes. I really appreciate it. So yeah, let's do this last. I think this would be this and one more ranked battle. Oh, my dog just began barking. Six. Let me set up Kiryu and also the special move, and I'm going to see what the heck is up with my dog. I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry about that. I'm back. Let's continue with our last ranked match of the stream. After that, I'm ending the stream because I have stuff I need to do. Also, as I said before, I just had the idea of the discussion of new maps and how would you implement them. So I need to make the how do you say it? Make the thumbnail, and also I'm thinking of a very interesting overlay in order to make that happen. So uh, more details to come. Donald, this seems like a human player. It's not often that I've seen a computer use King Ghidorah as a leader. Kong, of course. Rookie says just came back. Oh, Rookie, if that's the case, this is the last ranked match that I'm going to do for today. So I'm glad you're here to witness it. It seems like it's going to be an interesting one. Okay, I think I have a very good chance of doing the Godzilla 21 plus Kiryu. 4, 5, and 6. Oof. Great battle. And that's going to be it. Yes, Godzilla 21 truly is busted if you know how to use it. But you also have to recognize that in this format, it's also busted because being an event unit, the level is higher. So that is also a very good reason. So we made it to Master. That is good to see, honestly. at least we made it to one of the other ranks. Oh, this is a very good, but I said I'm not going to spend real money. But yeah, for anyone who's watching, if you ever got this offer, just buy it because this is as an extremely good offer. I don't know how many dollars it's equivalent, but for what I remember, for instance, let's compare it. The pass is 800 yen, so for less than a quarter of that, you get 100,000 tokens. That is extremely generous. I would say this is the best offer that Toho has ever done. So yeah, if you have the money to spare, and if you see this offer, buy it because it's super worth it. Those tokens are really useful to level up your units, to get more 4 stars out of the daily sale. It's truly useful. So yeah, kind of a shame that I'm not going to buy it, but if you have the chance, do it. It's truly worth it. So yeah, that's going to be for the stream. So again, thank you anyone who watched it. I'm just going to collect my achievements. This series will continue tomorrow. I'm thinking at the same time, I will advise at least with an hour of anticipation, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you for those who watch on the replay. I really appreciate it. And also, I'm going to later today announce the next topic of the roundtable. So if you want to be a guest on that, be sure to let me know in the comments and also send me a DM through Discord so I can set you up and also make that happen because I really have a very fun time last time with some of the players. So if if I'm able to pull that off again, I'll be extremely happy. As soon as I'm able to show as many opinions of different players that I can. So yeah, that's it for me. See you all on the next video and our stream.